So let's complete our discussion of the revision of the sample student essay with a brief look at the works cited. First of all, I think you should know that this is not the actual works cited page that was turned in by the student, but I wanted to make some points using a semi-corrected version. First, notice the 3 websites that were used: ACT, Agonist, and Lifehacker. Using several websites for a short paper is really difficult. The introduction of the information into the essay causes problems because it's hard to give the websites credit for their work. ACT is the only one that I used in the revised essay, and it's used sparingly because of the way you have to reference the work. The citation for the Napoleon Hill quote is incomplete. Take a look. The student just had Hill, comma Napoleon, and I've reversed it a little bit, and I've given you the website first. However, I didn't have enough information. Can you tell where this quote came from on lifehacker.org? You probably can't, and neither could I. So this is a bad works cited entry. Now, there would be some problems for an instructor accepting this many internet sources, so you need to check with your instructor before beginning any type of argument paper so that you know how many they'll accept. The second thing, the Abraham Piper quote information is incomplete. Where on the web did this quote come from? It just says Piper, Abraham, and it gives me a date that Mr. Piper said it, and it says it came from the web, and it tells me that the date the student accessed it. But I don't know if there was an article. I don't know if it was a database, a website, a news article. All I can tell from this entry is that it was said in 2008 and that the student located it on the web. If this were an essay written for 101, I would seriously question this source. The third thing I want you to see is that the Belittery article is a really good source. Now, it came from the database CQ Researcher, and here it is. Notice that I have the author's name, and then I have the name of the article that he wrote, and then I have the date, the page numbers that you can find it, and CQ Researcher. Also show web and the date that I accessed it, or the student accessed it. It's good information. CQ Researcher is a great database, but it is a database, and so it must be italicized because it is a very large body of work. And the last thing is that I'm concerned about the Otis entry and the Agonist entry. Let's take a look. Okay, Agonist. Here's the name of the article, Why a College Degree is Important. Then Otis, Why is College Important? Do you see how similar those two things are? And they were both found on Agonist. So I'm beginning to wonder if this is the same entry. I wanted you to see that because sometimes students think they need to list them separately. All you have to do is give me the author's name and where you got it from. That is the basics of the MLA Works Cited. So I'm aware that many of these citations are not in the essay, but I'm including them on this Works Cited page so that you can see the comparison to the original essay. I hope this has helped you. I hope that you have taken this student's very fine work and learned from it as we go through and revise and edit. Good luck on all of your future essay assignment.